Yo, what's up? It's your boy Mr. Wolf Trades. I'm back at it again with another drawing tutorial. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to draw Spider-Man in about 5 minutes. Let's go. Alright guys, so all you need for this drawing is a pen or a pencil. I prefer to use a pen and a nice blank piece of paper in your sketch. Alright guys, so step 1. To draw out your guidelines, roughly. Just roughly, nothing crazy. So for Spider-Man, you can get a reference image. I'm not going to use one. I'm going to use it all from my memory. So remember, when you are drawing masked characters, always give them a slight edge in their jawline, like this. Don't make it just completely a complete oval, because realistically, no one's head is completely oval. They usually have sharp features, such as the jawline. So this is the rough shape of Spider-Man's head. You can add the little neck, the wide shoulders. Just a hint of the wide shoulders. We're just doing the face today, so. Next, the eyes. The eyes are the key part. You know, you can take reference images from how you want Spider-Man's eyes to look. If you want it to be the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man, if you want it to be the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, whichever one you decide. Me, I'm just going to freestyle it and do what feels right. Because in the end of the day, this is art. This should be fun, so I'm just gonna freestyle it. Alright guys, so the rough shape usually though is a triangle that's kind of like this with a curve at the edge. That's usually the rough shape of a Spider-Man eye. So fill yours in and I'll be back. Alright, as you can see, I've added a little bit more of an expression to Spider-Man's eyes. Tried to make them look angry. This is a key ingredient while drawing comic book characters, is to add some sort of expression or emotion to the drawing. This is what really brings the character to life. Also, do not forget their ears. I just do a hint of their ears, like that. There you go. Just a hint. There you go. All right, that's step 2. Add the eyes, add emotion. Next step, we are going to add the webbing of the suit. Let's go. All right, so we're back. The webbing of the suit is quite a simple pattern, really. Just follow the lines that I'm making. And if you want, you can always look at your reference image to help you know exactly where the lines are. But remember, this is drawing, this is art. It doesn't need to be exact. It's about having fun, it's about flowing, it's about enjoying the process. As you can see, my webs aren't exactly perfect, but it's not about that. It's about doing what your art style is. Don't try to copy anyone else's, be you. And this is how you find your own art style. That's a secret right there, so. But yes. Okay, I'm back, guys. This part, I'm just adding the little details. I'm gonna start adding shading. The shading is a key ingredient to bringing out the character. You may not know where to add the shading. You can just simply follow my drawing, follow my directions as where I'm adding the shading. Or you can look at your reference image and look where the image of your figure is shaded. But me, I am just going off of memory. I'm just going off of pure imagination, because that is what this is about. These are fictional characters, so they do not have to be perfect. This is art. It does not have to be perfect. The goal is to make you feel something. The goal is to make you feel the art, feel the image. And with this, I wanted to have a sense of anger, a sense of frustration in Spider-Man. in his facial expressions. It's not about making the drawing perfect or the lines perfect or looking exactly perfectly movie accurate. It's just about the expression and how I can really show that with this drawing. That is the key, my friend. Furthermore, here's the pencil. I'm going to add some shading to it, just like this, just like I brought up before. Just some shading with the pencil to bring this figure out. Just like this, and just use any regular pencil. And then once you do that, take your finger and you rub it like this. You smudge it a little bit. Smudge it a little bit, just like this. See that? Now the key is to use the eraser and erase to add highlights, to add definition. You see that? Now there's highlights and definition just from the eraser. Just right here, see that? Now there's highlights and definition. Highlights and definition. There we go. Now if you want, this is an optional step. You can easily just shade the background like I'm doing right here. Shade the background, and then you're gonna smudge it with a finger or with any sort of paper towel to add that illusion of a background. I want it to have a mysterious kind of vibe, so I'm just gonna rub my finger like this, and I'll show you guys after what it looks like. Boom. You see that, guys? Just added a little bit of a misty background to add some character to the drawing. I also added some extra line details. Every time you're finished the drawing, you can just look back at it and add some little details that you feel are necessary. Also, I forgot to mention with the eyes, when you are shading, always erase near the eyes to bring out the white, as Spider-Man's lenses are reflective most of the times, and the white really brings out the actual eyes of the character. The eyes are the key. The eyes, they must pop out. But as you can see, this drawing took about 5 minutes, so we are done. I hope you like this tutorial. Comment what you guys think of the drawing. Hope it was easy to follow, and comment with any suggestions of any more drawings you want me to do in the future. Alright guys, I am out. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you all.